So I'm going to need you guys to chime in a little bit here with a little
Everyone
bit
does something. Henry,
mouth
you be the
noises.
xylophones.
Sorry, what was that?
You be the xylophones.
The xylophone. Okay.
Trace is going to lay it on a bass line.
Is that a bass line?
That's all you're getting.
That's the weirdest bass line I've heard in a while. See, like, this is why I don't like electronic music.
That was a bit of fun.
That kept us going.
And that is the end of Henry's mixtape and the sample that you're going to get right there.
If you're not pre-ordering now,
on sale.
It's on Apple iTunes. Go ahead and grab it right now. HenryG Unit Greer. Wait, it's not G Unit.
H-bomb.
H-bomb Greer.
Yeah.
Greer.
We have got Stewie 2K with a CZ. He'll be going on top of the Huts with that bad boy looking to shut down a potential rush, and that's exactly what Vitality did to them before, so hopefully we won't see that. He goes towards Ramp, in fact. I thought he would just be almost certainly on top of the Hut, going towards Ramp for now, and Twists will be the player there. So using the range like that doesn't seem like the prime position to me, at least. We'll see what he can do with it.
You imagine he'd like just fall immediately and get into a closer range duel.
I would say just hold a tighter angle, so at least close range with CZ, he can maybe spray down two of them. Like, he's going for a bit of range there with CZ.
It's an attempted split towards Under Heaven and Ramp Room. They have control of Ramp Room as well. That's awkward. That's where the CZ gets into a really uncomfortable position. Oh, and that's even worse.
Yeah. Team Liquid can't catch a break, it seems. Twists! It's Nitro that hits the shot. Yeah.
That was Nitro, yeah.
But still, a nice shot. Bomb goes down, and they're going to keep 3 players in the rafters. I like that. Very strong post-plant scenario for them.
But they've rotated all out of position. Elige went down. They actually hit the upper bomb site. They thought it was going to be lower. It's dicey.
Yeah, it's still
no kits.
A rough one for Team Liquid.
Got a decoy, though.
Oh, shit.
Game changer.
That might do it.
Oh, no. How are they going to use that decoy?
Well, if they get one down to 1 HP and they kind of like leave it there, I mean, there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a
chance.
Oh, dear.
Aerial goes down. It's now Nitro and company trying to take back the upper bomb site.
Dear.
Nitro does it to him again. Lexi B this time the victim. Alu and X7 to defend this planted bomb. They're going to try to hold it off as long as they can.
Sticking the
a little bit of
defuse?
success. They have stuck it for long, but it's been stopped. And they're going to fall short. This round, this pistol round, go to ENCE.
Well, decent effort there by Liquid. That might persuade them to force buy in the second round now, considering they got those 4 kills. A bit of extra cash there, especially for young Nitro, who's just on the cusp of $3,000. Technical timeout, I'd imagine, at this stage, unless Team Liquid really want to consider their options here in terms of the force buy scenario. There's the armor from Twist. They're going for it.
Oh, hell yeah, they are.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Personally, I don't like the force buy in the second round of Nuke. I don't think there's enough to really get it done. What are your guys'
I think
thoughts?
So tough because if you want to play it really, really safe as a T side, you just go
Go
yard.
outside, right?
Yeah.
That's my point, and that's why I feel like, yeah, that's where you're going to struggle.
Then again, you might run into someone who just likes to go, you know, no map control,
Well,
five
that's
people
how
inner like they did
Vitality
yesterday.
rushed up today, and they won the pistol, and they lost the second round to a Liquid. I don't think because of force buy. They rushed up, and they found themselves losing to Novas and CZs.
Who did that
and
yesterday,
stuff.
though? Like
That was
Ghost?
Vitality yesterday.
Oh, it was Vitality.
Maybe
did
we
it.
need to work on that then.
Yeah,
it seems like.
I don't think they did it today. I think you had your days mixed up.
No, it's today as well. That's the Nuke we just watched. You're calling me out. Don't tell me to calm down.
I'm not calling you down. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you that's what happened.
Okay.
Match paused. I assume we'll be back underway momentarily. Nova and a Mag 7 on the CT side. CZ.
You imagine like NAF or Elige has to get like a Deagle or a Scout to at least watch outside, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine the Scout will go for NAF. He likes using the weapon. He plays outside as well. He's the main AWP on the CT side of Nuke.
I didn't even know there was a parking lot out here.
Yeah. It's Matt's favorite thing, going here and telling me all the cars.
Oh, yeah. He can probably recognize the car types. Yeah.
We've done that a lot over the years.
Damn. So do you remember any of them?
No.
No,
To be honest.
Man, caster life is so much fun.
Yeah.
Just going through parking lots, looking at fake cars.
Yeah. There's a lot of them, to be fair. Like you could spend a good 15
minutes. Where do
minutes.
those people go? There's no one in the actual site.
Wait, is there a way out there? Like, does that parking lot have an exit? Yeah, it does. Okay.
They
Where does that
everything.
take us? Where does that take us, DJ?
Oh, dear.
Into the abyss.
Oh, God, yep.
To the darkness.
Maybe that's why there's so many cars there. People don't understood that everyone who tries to leave just dies. Might as well just stay.
All right, well, right to the shotgun we go. There's 1 and 2 and 3.
Whoa!
Nitro delivers. They've done it again, Henry. You just brought it up. The upper rush with no intel, and the shotgun does all the work.
You really don't want to go through the 2 tightest choke points in CSGO. The hut and the squeaky door when there's potential force buy on the other side. That's the only call I would not make. You just don't know what's on the other side, but you can't take anything away from Nitro there. 3 kills with 3 shells. That's pretty unreal.
That's really good looking.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Enjoyed that a lot.
A lot of money as well.
But is this like a thing amongst teams that they just wanted to rush upper?
Just get it over with.
It's like, okay, guys, we won the T-side pistol. Better not get too carried away, or like, don't have too big of an advantage, I guess.
All right. Plenty of utility outside to slow down this hit. There's a lot of insanity with all these smokes. I don't think that's being spotted. Now, Liquid against Vitality had a really tough time getting people downstairs at the proper moment. They really struggled with their rotations.
So Liege holding the vents, and he's got an inkling as to where ENCE are. That's a nice opening kill. They have force brought into this round, so it's a strong kill to open things up. He'll patrol towards our window room, but it's going to be ENCE heading towards the upper bomb site here. But they've got Twister shut down. He's looking for his third. 2.5 kills. That should be enough to bring the round in their favor, but still a chance here for ENCE as they recover a Galil. Hearing the footsteps there enough, maybe being a little bit too noisy there. So now with a minute on the clock, they can definitely try and take that kill down first. They know he's in this area somewhere. He's actually opted to go towards the T-spawn angle. It's X7 that's low as well, so he needs to be very careful.
This is kind of cool, though. If X7 actually went towards ramp room, because he heard the footsteps of where that rotation was coming from, but never actually cleared out T-spawn. So that should be the round. So I say that, but Alu up the vents. How has this happened?
He's got other plans, but that bomb's down, and that's not going to help things at all. Plus the fact that NAF is holding the upper hand in terms of HP, in terms of weaponry.
How did he get both of those?
The guy in Rafters, that was pretty nice.
That was legit.
He's going to go for it, though. 15 seconds, and it's going to be short-lived. 2-1 Liquid.
Still,
expensive.
That'll pucker up the butthole. That'll make you a little bit scared in the future.
It was almost subtle. Like, I almost didn't even notice you said that, but it's kind of got my attention right away.
Yeah.
Well then, ENCE with the force buy really didn't close the round out. Close though. ENCE will have to take the full eco at this point. But remember, they're on the T side at this point. It's not the similar situation we had where Liquid are on the CT side, losing all these early rounds. So this is looking much better for them. This should be the 3-1, no problem at all. One flashbang there. Going to be thrown through the skylight windows. Nitro does not care for that whatsoever, though. He'll be finding 3. It's a clean sweep overall there for Liquid. Keep everyone alive. Of course, got a Galil MP9, which has been thrown away. Don't want to save the cash here at all. So the MP9 is workable, but don't want to take any chances here. Liege wants to get his trusty AUG out.
AUG. You do love to see it. 3 of them to be exact. Then the old-timer M4A4. Kind of a vintage weapon at this point. Don't really see it like you used to. Things having slowed down there just a minute. That was your brain, not us. You have actually slowed down in that moment. So ENCE want to take this fight to Liquid early on. They have weapons in this round. They have invested into it. Aerial being the first casualty for ENCE.
I like that Liquid just put emphasis on shutting down outside like really early on. Right? And that's it. A timing hit towards the upper bomb site. Damage is done. Kills come out 3 on 3. That's a big fight to win in the flank for Stewie. And he's not... Oh, I was going to say he's not going to expect Alu, but... All right. Well done. Fair play.
Yeah.
Was that something they struggled with versus Vitality? Like being able to deal with outside pressure?
It was really unfortunate for them. Every time they're trying to adapt to what Vitality were doing, they would just present an upper rush. They would as soon as they're doing lots of outside smokes, great presence. Just a really well called game from Alex. We noticed that every time they went outside, really good job, really efficient. Always snuck someone down the vents or secret, then collapse on a bomb site and just completely pick them apart. And then just as Liquid would get placed in position to counter that, upper rush would come through, and it was just really unfortunate for out.
A big nuisance in the vents too.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times do we see them get down there?
Apex, yeah, getting down the vents, doing them dirty.
Doing them dirty. Well, Liquid are looking for some redemption here. From the looks of it, they might be grabbing a 5th round, given all the weaponry. However, has to start somewhere. It's going to start with Nitro. Getting 2, twist 1 as well. NAF chiming in there from the silos. It's a pretty quick round, pretty easy round for Liquid, all things considered. And a 5th one, to be exact.
There we have it.
And there we have it. Looking much better for Team Liquid.
Just what they need. After an unfortunate series,
Agent.
hype's bursting. Games being lost all over the place. Team kills. It had it all.
Kind of, you know, water everywhere.
That's just water.
Wet bottoms ×5.
That was the ultimate wet bottom award.
Yeah,
The
I think, and nothing can actually top that for the rest of the event.
That's a damp room. Either way, back into the action. Orb comes out for the first time. See what Alu can do with it. Smokes have been deployed. 3 players trying to find their way towards the secret area, of course. Going to boost 1 player up. See whether those picks can be found. HenryG tucks himself in towards Garage.
ENCE used 4 smokes. They only have 1 left on X7. That's a lot of smoke to just get to this point and really not have any control afterwards. Because even if you make it all the way down, you don't really have a lot to use. You need the kills.
Do you think that might mean they want to swing in through main, though?
Could. Might just mean they had to use a shit ton of utility. Could be just that simple. HenryG going to find that. That's the bomb down in the open as well.
Oh, is Neff going to get carried away?
No, he is. He's absolutely... I don't know how he's won
Aerial?
that.
Aerial, you have actually dropped the ball right there. That one is a rough one. You can hear them typing. Imagine what...
Asking for the HP.
Probably just Nav typing LOL. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, he had no business winning that fight. Not at all.
The off angle, everything going his way, except for the bullets. Alu, AK Flash.
In a dream.
And a 1v4. Look what have a pretty firm hold on most of this, but that opening with the door is going to be quite the sound of an alarm. He's going to make it towards his lower sight.
He's actually going to get a
He might be
plan
able to get
out of
it
this.
Might.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's going to get a plan out of it.
Not bad.
More than he was worth. Good if we get another kill out of this as well. Nice work from Liquid to close it down, but still, that should enable a buy at the very least. Loss bonus getting to its maximum, of course, and that extra $800 will enable to have a bit more spending power into that next round. 6-1, need to start seeing them come to life now. 0 frags and 1 on a couple of them as well. So, yeah, tactical timeout. Probably a good time to do it at this stage.
All due to the shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun was menacing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was...
I've not seen the Mag 7 that effective in a while. When the game first came out, Mag 7 was really dirty.
It's god tier.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed it. We haven't seen it do that much, but I haven't seen 3 shots, 3 kills in a long time. That was cool. That was a lot of fun. Here's HenryG. Strong position as well. Underrated, I'd say, that garage position. If you can back it up with the secret steps. A lot of coordination required between your teammates, but very effective position. And there's the buy coming through. Tactical timeout. Do ENCE want to change things up? Do want to change the pace? They've tried a couple of upper rushes to little to no effect. Outside smoke seemed to be a little bit clumsy, as Jason pointed out. Used a lot of utilities to get 1 player to secret. Then they were kind of isolated behind T-Red. You can throw those outside smokes, just send 1 player out there, which is essentially what they did, and have players ready for ramp for a lower split, or just to force a rotation, as the same smokes will come through. Faster approach, maybe dropping down towards main entrance here. Aerial leading the charge here. Does he want to go down? He does. Oh, that was his kill, though. And that's the backup from the garage we discussed just in the previous round. Such a strong position, but ENCE are fighting back.
That they are. Lexi B landing one onto HenryG gives us a 3 versus 3. Twist and low HP. 17 to be exact. Lexi trying to find his way out the door. Can't seem to wrangle in the kill there. Stewie that comes out on top.
Oh, that's an awkward timing.
Sight. Sergey goes for it, grabs the kill on the Stewie, tries for the second, and ultimately all of it's in vain. Twist cleans it up.
That was really close, though. I actually thought
Yeah.
Sergey was going to win that.
I thought that as well.
Yeah.
Like so many of those kills that barely escaped them.
That main entrance kill, that was rough. Like,
Yeah.
that should have been his objectively, but it was still a great crossfire. The player towards garage just really shut everything down. Here he goes, the replay. Naf, sure, his teammate took some damage, but didn't get the frag. He gets 2. That's absolutely fine. And then this, if there's a cleaner kill from Sergey initially, maybe he gets that
the second one.
second.
It's like he's doubting. He's doing like a second take.
Yeah.
As soon as he spots the guy in heaven.
Sure.
Well, and he kind of put himself in a rough spot. He only had 1 bullet left in his magazine. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like...
Got to make it
Dunzo.
count.
Shoot till you see the whites of their eyes, I guess.
Partial buy.
Red coats.
Sorry?
Something about red coats.
Oh, right, okay.
Two Deagles and some CZs for ENCE. Not so easy for them now, is it, Jason?
No, it's really not. Put that meme to rest for the moment.
If you'd like.
If you'd
Memes
like.
never rest, Jason.
They never die.
It's kind of
All
like...
their smokes again. Just 1 left on Alexi. So they're putting that wall up at 3, right? One at the red
Yeah.
box and then the actual wall itself.
I think, yeah. Or are they using the 4th, though?
I don't think they had one this round. It's all on this fight. Oh, that's a nasty angle.
And the bomb call as well. They're going to have to flurry into that site, the lower site, of course. They want to find themselves battling through the back halls.
With them getting vent controls initially, that means that the lurker doesn't have to commit to anything just yet. Stewie, though, is in a prime position.
Hell yeah, he is.
I don't know, that smoke makes things so awkward, doesn't it?
Flash coming through that smoke. And soon will be ENCE. Stewie waiting ever so patiently. Really good spot. They're going to back off.
Yeah.
He's getting so many sound cues from that position as well. So now they're just
Oh, they're straight up going up?
Up the vents they go. Twist in the sight, looking to defend. Not much time. Bomb down now. Can he do it with a 4th? Yes, he can.
That's the twist we know and love.
That's, yeah, was what we've been missing. And that first game against Vitality didn't have any of those antics. 14-3, though, after 9 rounds of play. That is not bad at all. He lights them up. The problem is, as well, that was actually a really good call from ENCE. There's only one player towards Upper. Unfortunately, it's a twist of an AK-47, and he goes to town. He manages to get 4 in total, with some heroic antics from the vent as well. His teammate flying up there doing some damage. He was the lead that opened things up, and certainly Twist that shut it all down. You can see 7 seconds there. They had no choice but to just rush into him, and he gets 4. Another buy available. That max loss bonus as another kill will be found this time from an aggressive CT play from Stewie 2K.
Young Stewart. Out of the round early. And with the 5 AKs of ENCE, they're going to try to capitalize on this man advantage. So pretty forward position is Twist. He had a phenomenal hold there last round. Saving the day for Liquid in it. He's going to have to hold fast there towards the hut. Meanwhile, 2 players of Liquid pushing now towards this ramp room. Sorry, Henry, it's only weird if you make it, so.
Oh, well, this is getting all sorts of weird for Liquid. They tried to throw in a bit of ramp aggression. Like in CSGO, it doesn't seem like that ramp push solo is as effective as previous versions of Nuke, and I feel like that's the usual outcome. It's such a difficult angle.
It's a nice thing to mix in, though, once in a while.
Yeah.
So, well, here's that double op setup. So now they're going to when they're in a massive lead as well.
Sure, so
They're
that confirms things. So Stewie presumably plays ramp, and now Fly will patrol outside. The problem is if they do somehow sneak down vent, which was an issue against Vitality, that's when those orbs really become a bit of an issue. We'll see if ENCE will read this fact. Maybe not this round, but maybe going forward they will change the playstyle up. Oh, wow, okay.
Well, that was short-lived. Nitro deleted by Alu. Man down very early on in this round for Liquid.
You don't see anyone commit to the peak quite like that, do you?
He really had his balls out right there.
He really did. Nice shot from Naf. I mean, the Ops just doing a great job on the extremities, right? This is where it gets tough, is like how much does Stewie fall back? That flashbang just forces his hand.
Especially he's got the AWP as well. He can go back behind the silo on that bomb site. Just give the call to Elise. He's now got the difficult task. Decent grenade could follow up some big damage here as well. Very well played from Elise. He's good for 2. Gets the intel. They're going towards Upper as well. They're fully committing on this. And still solid stuff as ever from Twist. Might be able to close things now, but the AWPs will. The double AWP setup lives to fight another day. But that does confirm now that Liquid have that setup. So whether ENCE want to take a timeout and discuss how they can counter that fact, I would say would be pivotal at this point. It's easy to exploit the fact that you've got these snipers.
Great hold from Elige. That was
was very good.
Yeah, that was the winning battle, wasn't it?
You can see those comms as well. Like you said, Stewie had to fall down, but it's important he gives the information that ladder is vulnerable. As soon as Elige gets that call, nade in. Follows up with the spray as well. 2.5 kills. That's exactly what he had to do. That's where you want to see lots of utility from ENCE. You want to just take away those AWPs out of the round. Get towards lower if possible. Oh, Ariel's done just that. He's got the bomb.
So.
I don't even think they know that he's here. He doesn't have the bomb, but there's no way, because they're applying pressure in ramp, right? So a second player is going to have to rotate over to ramp to help.
Yeah,
I think that's...
What's the ramp CT player? What's Stewie doing?
Yeah, they have an advantage. Look, he's holding that lower ramp,
Yeah,
playing behind the box.
Such a timing gamble, and he's lost it. Yeah,
That's a horrible angle to hold, isn't it?
It's a rough one.
That's awful. Yeah, you really don't enjoy that.
It's not bad for looking into radio, but like... looking down
but
that ramp.
that's just like there's no way for anyone
Yeah.
to really react because one player's already gotten down. They don't know if he's waiting in ladder, so no help can actually go to bail Stewie out. They have to give up this round immediately.
Well, this is where Liquid have struggled, like we saw yesterday, for example. Oh, today, sorry, against Vitality. That was like Apex down those vents every time. They can't seem to handle that sort of approach, especially when you got Stewie has a rifle there. He can probably handle that, right? He could probably use the M4, duck and weave and challenge him, but he's got the AWP. He has to scope in on one of those angles. Like, that's such a nightmare to fend off. So even though he knew it was a possibility, couldn't do anything about it. So solid stuff from ENCE there. Punishing those snipers, but both have been recovered. Like, ideally now, you want to put a player in the same position as Stewie was in just now, but have Stewie on the ramp, like baiting in. He's just him alone, and then he goes down, and you're kind of suggesting it's only Stewie again, and then you can come out from that back box. See that thrown in every now and then, or boosting in the ramp room would cancel what that is going on there. Round 13. We'll see the next round begin. AKs are out, AUGs are there too. Flashbang smokes. Full buy on both sides. Still the double orb setup. Money is on the precipice though for Team Liquid, and you can see a change from
he
NAF.
had so many flashbangs.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Stewie still on the ramp, doesn't nail the shot, needs to get out of there. Has he got any backup this time? I don't think so. So he's got the leash. Held him by the Molotov, still gets 2 kills.
Oh, he had backup. Oh no, flank. Oh, the timing. This could be perfect for Twist. Where's Nitro though? Okay. If he can hold him off just a little bit, if he can make some kind of presence, keep the eyes away from the flank, which I think he'll be able to do with his door. That would be beautiful.
Has to fight, really. Has to try and get something going in their favor. Decent grenade, won't find a kill, but does a lot of damage. Plant can't be denied, but the kill found. Twist knows one towards Shadow as well, and he'll be taken care of by Nitro. Looks like Liquid have got this one, unless Aerial can really send them packing here. Doesn't find the shot. And it is going to be double digits now on the CT side as the defuse comes in, looking to recover what they can in terms of the snipers. Certainly one there in ramp. That was in the hands of Stewie 2K. Money was going to be an issue for them. That's a big victory for Liquid. Avoiding the eco going forward.
ENCE hasn't been able to win rounds in a row as well. Remember, they won the pistol, then they lost. They won a gun round later on, lost, and now again it just happened one more time. So even though they're avoiding that hard reset with this economy system, like, you still just can't get any momentum building, can you? You're never getting an easy round because you haven't actually broken Liquid's economy yet.
We'll see whether they can do it going forward.
Might even be too late at this point. Like 10-3, there's only 2 rounds left. You can kind of get a reset here. Yeah, you get a pretty decent reset.
If they win this round, sure.
Yeah.
We'll see the change of pace come through. Smokes down again, but looking for that fast approach towards Secret. Great flashbang takes Naf's shots away. Definitely have a couple pop shots towards that position. This time waiting for Alexi B to boost up. Takes him down. Nice opening pick. They know a player's probably made it down towards Secret, so you'll see some adjustment.
But it's only the one player over in Secret, so he has to turn into a lurk. It's the other 3 players who have to create something. And one is Alu with the AWP, who on this map, it's tough to find that fight. Like, you're supposed to like get it. You want to get a kill to make a rotation happen, to lure him into the crosshairs like we saw previously. Excuse me, he didn't have an AWP. I've lost my mind. You guys are just going to let me keep going, huh?
Yeah,
you guys, all right, I say I was going to be.
Listen, man.
I think it's a better... I'd rather let it go under the radar instead of calling you out, you know? That's how I operate. I want to, like... You could have let that go. No one would have said anything.
Not a word. Not a
soul.
I
know. That's the thing. That's what I'm scared of.
You want us to catch you?
Yeah, I want you to...
Okay.
You know,
all right, well, that's you.
Moses, you're starting to sound like a bit of an idiot. Maybe stop it early on in the idiot
Okay,
phase.
I'll tell you what. Instead of saying it, I'll just do this.
Yeah, that's
all right, I'll be like,
the hand signal.
Yeah, then no one knows. Then everyone's winning, okay?
Just do the buzzer, like your little buzz.
Yeah.
Like the beehive. Anyway, 10-3, and Liquid are having a field day right now on Nuke. Just lost their second casualty to Sergey.
Oh, dear.
Loses a third. That's big plays.
That's massive.
Kid is nasty.
Oh no, that might be it. Allo will have to drop down, makes a sound cue, running out of time here, just has to go to a plant, and one of them can sacrifice himself to deny this plant if they're on site. Yeah, indeed, Elige will do that. And there we have it. Liquid avoids the eco. It would have been the case if they lost that round, but instead find themselves a fantastic lead here on the CT side of Nuke. Trust me, this game's not over by any stretch. This is a very CT-sided affair. If ENCE win the pistol on their CT side, they can get right back into it. We've seen much Greater scorelines even go down the toilet sometimes, but here's the replay of Sergey. 3 kills on the upper bomb side. Looked like it might have been enough, especially after that one, but still didn't have enough time to get that bomb planted.
How the table turns for
Indeed.
Liquid. Not the strongest showings just at before this against Vitality on Nuke. Now they're looking around out this half 12-3. Alu will have something to say about it. Gets right in the face of Nitro and takes him out of the round.
Twist is in trouble, though. He doesn't realize one's outdoor. I think that smoke is just holding him back for the moment. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, Liquid lost track of where everyone was. This round is almost like desperation for ENCE, where everyone just kind of went their own way. It didn't even seem like there was a cohesive plan, but it's actually working out pretty well.
He didn't even really take damage there. It looked like he was dead to rights at that point.
Yeah. I wonder if that grate has something to do with it.
Yeah, that was odd. Twist is just on fire right now. He must be close to 20 kills after this round.
He's chewing his gum.
Oh, he's chewing the gum.
He's
got the good gum today.
The hand warmers are in the socks. It's all it's all coming together.
Water on the feet.
Yeah, water on the feet.
Oh, that's his cooling system now. That's how he's worked it out.
Oh, I can actually put these hand warmers in my socks if you guys just flood the
Yeah,
room.
bust up pipe. Let's go. 2-on-2. Final round. ENCE need this one desperately. 11-4 would be a lot more forgiving than 12-3, let me tell you.
Plenty of utility for Liquid as well. Question is, where do you want to use it? Twist would love to have an HE grenade. Ooh, nice shot from X7.
Is it enough?
Just making it slow.
It is indeed.
Can't get it done. ENCE with a 4th, and they needed that one big time.
Wow. What did Twist finish up with? Ah, just shy of 20. Got 19. Still a pretty monster half from him. Stewie2K didn't get much ramp action, so unable to join him with the big numbers. See what he can do in the next half. It's X7 at the very top before ENCE with 14 and 12. Alu, quiet performance from him considering some of the form he's shown as of late, but his CT side with the AWP is really can really come to life here.
Speaking of like late form, right? Ariel at Madrid ends up getting MVP of the tournament.
Absolutely.
Now just not having a good time.
Oh,
Well, practicing that first half.
They can bring this right back. 11-4, like,
They
it's not
can.
so scary on Nuke. Like, it's okay.
You even get the cushion of losing pistol.
Yeah. But you don't love that.
Yeah, I know.
Winning the pistol would be the best way, but yeah, you're right.
Would you say, Henry, that this pistol is very important?
I would say it's quite important.
There we
yeah.
go. So everybody at home knows that.
DJ Prius back on the 1s and 2s. You can see him up to his normal charade.
Oh.
What can you tell us about that car, Henry?
I think that's the same truck from Cash, if I'm not mistaken. So that's doing the rounds around the world.
Maybe this is the road to Cash. Like, maybe it's just down the street.
Could be.
Just thinking out of the box here.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Same
DJ.
forklift in Vertigo?
No.
DJ, show us something we
So it
don't
all
know.
comes together,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Same contracting company.
Yeah, it seems that way. Maybe it's there's some lore behind CSGO. Maybe there's something we're not.
See what kind of Easter eggs
We
Prius
could
can whip
probably
up.
tie all these universes in together, you know?
Yeah, I'm down.
Get a whole, like...
Like, do you remember on Train there used to be like a dead body in T-Spawn? Like, it was a prop who was like inside a little window.
Oh, right.
You remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
The first version of Train in CSGO.
Yep.
Bit dark.
Yeah, there was like
No, they
a
removed
bloody
it.
corpse in T-Spawn. It was just there, like, looked like a robbery just gone down. It was kind of weird.
What is this, DJ?
Oh, damn.
Oh, this
Office
is-
space.
this- It's on the backside of...
Yeah, this is Prius. If you want to have this sort of thing at your event, there he is. This is information in the top right.
Do not erase.
What do we got here? Spent
Minesweeper?
fuel pool.
Spent fuel pool. Yeah. What is this?
Someone's playing Minesweeper on the...
Do not erase.
it's partially erased.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Observation of the cooling facility at the lower bomb site here. What's going on?
There we go. Freeze time has been canceled now into the nuclear reactor itself.
I got a wet camera.
Yeah.
That's a great effect.
Wet bottom, wet camera.
Wet everything.
I wonder if that drains on the FPS at all. Just that having that water effect.
Do you want me to get
Yeah.
my best people on it? Like,
Yeah, let's get some people on that.
Can you get the same people? Yeah. Get the same people who's making that buzzer
Go through
button.
that room. What is in there, DJ? No. Okay.
It's just more water, I think, Trace.
Right, back to the action, please.
Yeah, let's start the game. Fuck, I guess. 11-4, Liquid running away with that first half. And they could probably seal the deal here if they get a decent pistol up.
They got NAF, Raid Bossed, and Twist, actually. 2 P250 armor.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. Used to be the Tech 9 back in the day. P250 is king now on T-side pistol. As you can see, that range being demonstrated. They buy the P250, the Challenger USPs outside. So far, so good. They have lost a frag, but it's still a 4-on-4, and they have the majority of their utility as well. Flashbang's available, and they've got that outer control.
Yeah, having to challenge those USPs one way or the other. They needed that range.
They haven't used the other utility yet, though, so this is actually pretty good. Willing to take those fights, save some of the nades for later on. The thing now is you have to decide where you want to go before you get chipped down too much by the USPs.
Yeah.
Someone is getting dangerously low on ammo.
Maybe that's the strategy. Oop, that's not.
Oof.
All right, solve that issue.
Well, Twist is looking so good compared to that first series.
Yeah, he had that really like head-scratching clutch right at the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now this is looking great.
Still fighting back. Like we said, ENCE really do need this. Giving us a convincing case, but it goes down to the 2 versus 1, and the CZ in this scenario, really not the ideal weapon.
Yeah, NAF really coming big up there.
Bombs down, though.
Yeah, but that smoke saves them. Oh, a counter smoke as well.
Hold on.
This is a huge play from Alexi. That is a good fight.
Oh!
See you, dude.
Okay, I take it all back. CZ, absolutely fine. The smoke actually, so the smoke from him was super smart because like they took his vision away, but then he doubles down and throws the smoke in there as well, challenging them to come towards him.
Well, he's creating those angles.
And he's made the space, right? He's put up like a virtual wall there with the smoke. They have to come towards him. All of a sudden, the CZ super viable at that range. And he capitalizes. Much needed for ENCE there. Their campaign on the CT side begins right now. That's a strong start. Took a lot. Low HP first and nails the headshot in the second. You love to see it. No force buy from Liquid going for the AKs in the third with no plants here. Should be a quick round. Nothing to write home about. Triple. That's a new one. Can you? Good
Yes.
God.
Yes, it has actually happened. Liquid finding themselves in a rock and a hard place now. NAF catching a grenade. And, well, what do you have to say about that one, Halvor?
I mean, what can you say?
Not much.
No. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Sometimes you got to look at it.
Sometimes you got to leave the lights on, you know what I mean?
Do you sometimes, or
Maybe all the time.
more?
Who knows?
I want to see everything.
It's got a big bill at the end of the month.
All of the lights.
A big old bill on him. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
we will see Twist fending them off at this point. They only get 1 kill though, and then we'll cover the AUG on the CT side. So a decent start from Liquid, unable to do much else with it. But this is where the AKs will come out for sure. And we'll see whether they can really start to cause some damage. It's not Gills, Kriegs. 3 Kriegs?
You like that?
That's
How do you feel about that one?
Ooh, I don't like 3. I like 2. 2 I can handle. 3 is a bit much.
I guess NAF and Leisure
You're
are probably
kind of
two of
taking
the
the
heavy
history
users.
of Counter-Strike at that point, and you're kind of just stamping on it almost. So the AK is not being the major weapon.
You know, yeah, I'm fine with it though.
Yeah, maybe I'm overreacting.
We've all gotten used to the AUGs and the Kriegs.
I don't mind the AUG so much. It's the
Okay.
Krieg it doesn't do it for me. Don't know why.
Have you used it yet?
I have. I guess because I'm not very good at it. It's what annoys me. Like it's the spray I can't handle at all.
Yeah, the spray is rough.
Yeah.
But the Kriegsmarine here of Team Liquid are getting picked apart. They are hurt desperately trying to get into one of these sites. They have found a little bit of leeway, but there goes his quick flank. Ooh. Taking that shot, does have the knowledge of the bombs there. Good trade by Twist. And they're just going to have to...
They've lost too much getting here, though, haven't they?
They're going to have to force their way in there.
Well, luckily it's only the SMG. Remember, this is a bit of the bonus round, we call this one on the CT side now. You've got that strong start. You haven't upgraded to much more than the UMPs and your MP9s, but rifle's still there. Still a chance you give this round up, though. Flashbang towards the ramp to allow his teammates to get out towards that bomb site. And XCB, though, great job in terms of the movement, but even better shot from Twist. Not really much you can do about that.
Oh dear.
They're bringing it back.
Falling apart, yeah. This was so handily in the favor of ENCE. It's all gone wrong.
Yeah, just the weaponry, I'm afraid. Once they get down there, long range of the lower bomb site will favor the AKs and the Kriegs, of course.
Just felt like too many fights one by one for ENCE there.
Yeah.
Alu hoping on a miracle.
This is like the death setup.
The trifecta of doom.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No.
Well,
Is it Liege holding that super shallow angle? I thought he was actually going to peek the corner.
Yeah, I did too.
Hey, Leash.
Oh god, he could win this. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Good crossfire.
That was risky.
That's what you got to do sometimes, man, for the biscuit, you know? Anyway, Jason.
Anyway, enough about biscuits.
Enough about biscuits and stuff. Maybe even grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm learning a lot, too.
Dude, those are so good. I'm telling you right now.
I'll tell you what, we'll go put an Uncrustable in the toaster.
I'm actually down for that.
Actually, that sounds pretty fire.
Well, I think with the Uncrustable in a toaster, it's at a vertical level. You're going to leak all the shit out into that.
Maybe you're
toaster.
supposed to do that, or not.
You're not.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely not. But you could put an Uncrustable on like a frying pan.
That would work.
With like
a panini sort of situation.
Yeah.
Going on, yeah. Might crush it though.
That's a bit of weight. That's going to cause some leakage as well.
Some leakage.
I'll make you a good one. This is fun.
Right. Put some butter in the pan a little bit.
Yeah, you fry it up. Yeah.
Well, frying it up right now will be Team Liquid because NAF is out. He's done with this round. It'll be the 4 remaining members alive. Just edging their way now through lobby, trying to maybe get something going here in ramp. It's going to be Twist with the first contact. X7 sniffs this out. He's got a good smell as to what's coming. And he's not wrong at all. They're going to drop down towards this ramp room. 5 alive still for ENCE. Those are good kills right there. Big kills for them.
And that opens up Stewie, because Stewie was coming down secret stairs. So actually he can take his time with this lurk as well, although they need to get this plant down. That could be stopped from door, and it will indeed.
Oof.
They didn't have the manpower. Not enough manpower to cover the planter.
Yeah.
40 seconds remain, and
thanks for your input.
Yeah, really helping the broadcast.
I'm kind of like ad-libbing here for you guys. Just kind of like,
yeah, skirt. Get him, Jason. Get him.
Can you just be the sound guy? Give
the
us
hype
some,
man.
Yeah.
Police Academy style. Have one of those characters.
The bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
There we go.
Okay, I'm done. I swear.
ENCE are back on their feet, ladies and gents. That was a big win with not much. They had a mixture of those SMGs, a deagle, a couple of rifles. They managed to win the round. That could be enough to get them right back into this one. As soon as they get to double digits, they have a strong chance of having the reverse sweep come through. Got to get there first. This one should be a bit of a breeze, though. I don't see much being purchased by Team Liquid. Nice work.
That's a good thing as well, because they're not rocking the best loadout.
Exactly. So this is a nice breathing space for them to actually...
You can tell ENCE really value their utility, though. Like, they've gone with UMPs just to get Molotovs and smokes and whatnot.
You ever see grenades and you're just like, wow, that should have done so much more damage?
Yeah.
Pretty much like every day.
Every single game. Yeah.
Can you imagine how messy the game would be if they all of a sudden started changing that? Like, how crazy effective nades would be? Now, even though that's how it should have been intended, but, you know.
Can't win them all, you know? Like,
you'd have to take the Molotovs out if you make the nades stronger. That would just be too much.
Yeah. Or I guess you could just lower nade damage if they sorted out the entire like clipping issue.
Yeah, that doesn't help at all.
I think there was an update this year that addressed the pixels blocking it. Like it doesn't have any penetration, but it's not as ridiculous as it was.
Okay, so like, it does like some damage instead of just none, or
no, I just think it doesn't like cause as many issues with like one bit of texture blocking the entire thing.
It's like the one leaf that grows from the concrete.
It has to be a significant amount of like material there.
That's a good
I think at least I bring up an update this year.
So like with how many like with the I guess the newer maps, every map's like a new edition I guess of what it was. There's so many like nooks and crannies everywhere, right? On the map, like small like indents here and there.
Yep.
That I still think
face the wall and just disappear. You know?
Yeah. It's like really look at the corners here, for instance. Like if some of the nades get stuck in there, it just does nothing.
This ramp hit shouldn't be dangerous, but if it somehow is,
Ollie's on the backup.
Yeah.
Nicely done by X7. It's a lot of extra cash as well. I'm curious though, like considering how far behind they are, do they upgrade?
Oh, they're trying to run the time down. Nitro's got it. Oh, this is pretty sweet.
It's dirty.
They're denying him all the cash, ladies and gentlemen.
He's so mad.
If they kill him now as well, that'd be the salt in the wound. They could get him. Oh, it's not
just
a huge
in time
deal,
too.
That's his deagle gone. Another $700. You know.
Damn. Well, Liquid now with.
That's all right. He can get a pistol with utility.
Tech-9. We saw what Ollie did with that.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty with it. There's a couple people I feel like that have been just slowly starting to pick up the Tech-9s.
Isn't Chris J doing that? I feel like some of the mouse players.
I said that, but I can only actually think of Sean Garrett when I bugged with him like a month ago.
No, I'm pretty sure like Chris J uses the Tech-9. He would be the kind
He does, yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Well, it's the first kill from Ali. That's not bad. Aggressive. Fighting in the flames. Does get it from main entrance.
Tech-9 down.
Oof.
Whew. Oh, Nav taking a bit of hand warmer damage.
Indeed.
Alu's having a field day outside. He's living the dream.
CT sniping and Alu, like that's a match made in heaven.
I think a grenade would have got him too.
Yeah.
Well, Liquid fans, you do hate to see that.
X7 got a free upgrade as well from UMP.
Money in that thing they call the bin. Also where you put your trash, because it's a trash can. Whatever.
Trash can.
What? So
Go to the trunk.
What is that?
Put it in
accent?
the-
Yeah,
put it
my
in-
car,
put it in
my
the
truck.
refrigerator.
American flair on it. Jesus Christ.
Lord.
You guys speak real funny. So,
Well, we kind of took your language and made it better. So
yeah, well, I'm learning
LOL,
American
dude.
while I'm here. Yeah,
You're learning American? Cool.
learning American.
Nice England, man.
Englando. Well, as ENCE encroach on double digits here, it's not looking good for Liquid. They're starting to drop off again, boys, on their T side, and this will be no different. It's going to be Deagles and Tech 9s, PD50s.
A lot of utility.
Presumably they either go for the outside execution with smoke, so just try and get 5 down there, or they go for an upper play with the Molotov on top of hut, flashes in, smoke heaven, smoke main entrance, nade the door. With the HE there, that could be the case. I would say it's quite likely.
It's
a little bit of fun there.
It's a second Molotov that I guess.
That's a happy banana.
Nice little fun banana. We like to
Look
have
at
fun
it.
here sometimes.
Look at him smiling. He's got
It's not all
teeth, too.
business.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Nice, DJ.
He's got that chance just in game 1 point.
There he is.
Just
At
throw his
Pierce,
face
CS:GO.
right up there.
The transition from a
CS:GO.
banana to a player is his best work.
Yep. T-Tours that.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
Big
some
Molly.
flames.
Not going to stop Stewie, though. He's going to barrel through it. He'll be the only member of Liquid
Slap
down
a
thus far.
PB&J on that Molly. Let's go.
Yeah. Put it right out.
Get it all grilled, crispy.
Just the way you like it.
Yeah.
Deuce with chemicals.
Well,
Love myself chemicals.
Uh-oh.
C2K holding patiently in the vents. Liege and company joining here in the side hall with that door opening. It's going to be a pretty clear indication to ENCE as to what's going on. They're going to make easy work of this. Only 2 alive in Stewie 2K and NAF. And for having bought pistols in this round, they don't have a whole lot to show for it.
Oh, what the?
Just kidding.
Oh, dear.
Stewie's nuts, and I take back everything.
That was a good shot from Stu. Not really much will come of it, though. Now fly with the Desert Eagle. Hoping to find a few more headshots here, whether that can be done.
Free op?
Is that a free op? If he won't survive, though. He'll maybe get a
it's
kill
gonna be
here.
hard for him to.
Oh,
Unlucky.
Unfortunate.
Well, the lead has dwindled. It's slowly but surely disappeared.
this is a big round right here for
It's
Liquid.
a huge round.
This is a round they need to grab.
Don't have 3 Kriegs this time. Stop having fun, it seems. Go for 4.
That was one of the
Okay.
last rounds they
back
won.
to
Yeah, that's true, actually.
back to normal games and stuff. So
Yeah, guys, let me stop with the Kriegs. Let's get back to business.
12-3 half, right?
Sorry? It was 11-4.
11-4,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ariel has gone from 4 kills to 13 now. He's getting into it. Speaking of,
Could have been a cleaner kill to kick things off. Maybe a double was there, but Stewie now trying to break in towards that upper bomb site. Flames holding the bay for now. You can see CT's in a more defensive setup here. Not challenging the squeaky door just yet. It's going to cost them a couple of kills there.
Yeah,
That's
that,
a huge first kill from Stewie. The fact that it happened so fast allows them to react.
that could have been a lot messier
Yeah.
there for Liquid. That could have been really bad should that Raptors guy have swung back a little bit. But ultimately, it's going to be X7 and Alu. They're going to go for it. X7 falls to Elish. Alu realizes that there's not a whole lot to be done here. They're going to concede this round from the looks of it and save that AWP.
Nice, man.
Nailed it.
That your sign off at the end? Giving the finger guns.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Ali will be saving the AWP here, and finally Liquid will post their first round on the T side. Never too late. Things were getting a little bit troublesome for them, but now extending the lead, 13-10. Touching distance, finishing the game off.
13-10. Here we go. 4 AKs on the board. Neither team has been able to string rounds together on their T side, which is a bit scary. Remember, ENCE only had those 4 that were separated. If Liquid can do it now, what's the money out for ENCE? Oh, they're still sitting very pretty.
yeah.
High rolling.
No easy rounds for Liquid down the stretch.
That's how they like it, Jason. No easy rounds.
It's not how they like it. They'd like the easy rounds.
What do you mean? They just prefer to do it that way more often than not? They just prefer to go the hard route.
Here we go then. Team Liquid preparing the smokes towards outside. Whether they'll send big numbers out there is yet to be seen. It might be just the one heading out there.
Oh, the aggressive position here if they actually end up going
Oh, yeah, that's a very good point, Ben. So, yeah, the CTs won't react off that because they've got a CT with the gap in front of the smoke and no presence at all. So he's confirmed no one's outside at all. So no rotations.
Oh, he's going to get aggro as well?
At all. Yeah, wait. That's the balls on this dude. He'll get one and find the bomb as well. There's the second. It's worked out for him.
Ouch.
That's really nice play. The fact he's got a 5-on-3, he doesn't have to stay with that bomb. Essentially, he wants to fall back and just let them have the advantage. He doesn't want to defend that at all.
That's round ruin for Liquid. Like, as they're throwing out a bunch of nades as well into inner.
I feel like you have to have at least one go out when you fake outside, right?
Yeah, I agree with you the same way. But I know, like, Liquid, when they've gotten across to secret, they've done it with, like, 1 or 2 guys walking the whole way. So I think they wanted it to be silent.
Yeah, it's just that close range position, you know. That if you don't clear that out, there's CT. That obviously is quite rare for someone to be there, but that whole round is just ruined for that one position.
It's unfortunate because that's, like, the hard counter that was just blindly called.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
They got a pretty firm grasp on this upper bomb site as it stands. 1 in mini, 1 in the vent, 1 above hut.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm loving Alexi's position.
I think you just save if you're Liquid at this point.
Yeah, it's 15 seconds, right? They're done. Money's not great, so save the AKs.
That was a relatively boring round.
Wasn't the best, was it?
Yeah, nothing really happened there.
Real slow default, smokes outside, forget about the push,
fake,
and then gun down, back to T-spawn. But that's, to be fair, it's a correct call. You weren't going to win that round off the back of that. Your money's already low. Keep the AKs up. You had decent utility there as well, so it's absolutely fine. It does allow ENCE 1 step closer back into the game.
13-11.
They get to hold on to a lot of money as well, with them not chasing,
that's
right?
a good point.
Like, seems like, what, Ariel on 4.3, Alu 7.1, then Sergey and X7 around 6K.
They've got like 2 buys
in them, yeah. And I mean, considering the fact that 3 of the Liquid players are not getting any sort of income now, it's going to be... It could be iffy if they lose this round.
It could be. Struggle Street has started for Team Liquid. They are taking their sweet time driving down it.
It's a couple times they've tried to apply some pressure on Mini, like super early on in the rounds. This time it was just Ollie with the ult. Takes just a little bit of damage and backs away. Delayed smoke walls. This time they will send at least 1.
Or will they? Stu seems
to
be doubting himself.
Yeah. Juke the shit out of you.
Yeah, why are they doing that?
Just for you, man.
Yeah.
Are they doing the exact same thing as they wanted to do last round?
It's really quite selfish of them.
It's the same sort of buzz they wanted to do last time, except this time they're just waiting for Ariel to push aggro.
Yeah, but other fakes are going to work. I mean, look at this angle as well. He spotted 1, but he's telling him there's nothing coming at the moment.
Will it work, though? Like, the only difference is Alexi's gone down the vent instead of standing in ladder. I think that's pretty much the only change-up.
That smoke in the doorway is going to buy.
But they haven't. This utility they had in Mini, they didn't use it. The utility they threw outside, they didn't use it. And now they have 3 Molotovs and 3 flashbangs to do everything.
Look at Ollie, though. Look at Ollie. He's so aggressive.
It's got to just be an upper explosion. It's all they have left.
They have the volley roof. Good.
Okay, Molotov gets 1. Sergey with 1 as well. Trades have kind of worked out here until Alexi B ruins it all. Flies up the vent. Takes down Naf. Liege left by himself here. Yeah. That's going to be short-lived, too. That was a disaster.
Not a whole lot going on for Liquid at all. They get a couple of kills, but that was the round they were really struggling financially, right? So they get maximum loss benefit this round.
Again. I think you buy again.
With 6K on Nitro at the bottom.
But you got 3.4 in Stewie and Twist.
Yeah, that's why I said.
That's fine. It's just 2 players. Get them on pistols. Get them on low econ gun if you need. You got 3 rifles.
I don't know. If you got the lead right now, I would.
Yeah, you got a freebie to just save up here, get 2 strong buys in a row.
I say
after that.
For it. Go for it.
Like you can go Degalamo with the max loss bonus. I wouldn't fully invest here.
No.
Let's see what they're thinking.
I think considering how much
are they going all in Twist or going for the hero buy? Potentially they're going all in. Here we go.
If he presses F1, I'm pressing F1.
Bless it all.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
do it if you do it.
With an off but Nitro.
It's like not too bad with firepower. Like with 2 players only with 1 flash each, so we'll see what they can do.
They got 4 smokes. If they're going to do smoke wall, they have nothing to actually get on sites with.
I don't think they're going to do a smoke wall. I think they're just going to be a little bit aggressive with that AWP.
Towards
Try
yard
actually
or
find a fight. They've got it. They've got it. You know you want to, Ariel.
Oh, he wants to so bad.
Come on. Yes.
Ooh, he saw something. Yep.
Vasily Zaitsev.
He had no idea there was going to be an ult.
Yeah.
He thought this was going to be a save. He was thinking along the Henry and Vendetta.
The
and
European
Trace
way of
idea.
thinking.
Yeah.
This is a good old-fashioned American hoedown.
Oh, hot damn, son of a bitch. I tell y'all right now. Go get my tractor. We're going to get us some damn Monster Energy drink. We're going to drink those.
Monster and moonshine.
Hot damn, son of a bitch. Snoot your canine. Take that eye loot. That son of a bitch right there. Going to fall. We final line.
Oh, how did X7 get that?
X7 with 2. Can't get that third kill, and it's going to be NAF.
Y'all.
Keep going, Redneck.
Let me keep on going like this. Hot, son of a bitch. I tell you. Woo, Sergey, hot damn. We're going to get that kill and still
Right, I think that's run his course now.
No, absolutely not. He's got to
Guys,
finish
keep-
the round. He's got to finish the round.
Okay.
I suppose I'll do right there. Give myself some seasoning. Tony Sacheries.
Is this English?
I was about to say, like, I
Never
never
heard of Tony Sacheries?
No.
No.
You guys are missing out, man.
Well, glad that round is over.
Yeah, me too. Personally, me too. Honestly, it'd be completely fair.
Well, fair enough. The force buy with the AWP definitely worked out. You're right, Jason. They did not expect that AWP, did they? They were surprised.
I liked it. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Now they're not going to expect the MAC-10.
Yeah. If you thought the AWP was surprising, wait
Yeah.
till you see this.
They lured right into it.
To be fair, if they don't get helmets, or if they got loads of cash, that won't be an issue. But maybe that'll be a thing. They're just going to send one player into the upper rush through hut with the MAC-10 or rushing ramp potentially.
I don't know if it'll be a rush, but you'd expect it to be like the lead
Yeah.
in some kind of a blow-up. It's a good-looking FBI agent.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I guess so, dude.
Good looking observer.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean.
Got it all going on.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
All right, that's weird.
actually morphed into him.
Entering the brain now.
Down, what is the fuckulation?
It all comes together.
Oh, messed up Molly.
Oh, God, it's all going a bit
Still
wrong
work.
here.
Okay, he's got down vents.
Assuming Alexi
I don't
saw
think
that.
I don't think Alexi saw it, to be honest with you. He might call out the possibility, but
He seems curious at least. Yeah, they know.
7
Oh,
smells the
so
winds in the
close.
air.
The winds of shit.
The winds of shit are brewing in the control room.
Jesus.
It's gonna be twist.
Keep it going. Keep it together.
Yep, we're almost there, fellas.
Oh, the jump was a...
X7 taking the ballsy peek out. We'll take twist down. Considerable amount of damage, 80 HP taken from him.
Ooh. That's what we call tunnel vision.
Yeah. 7 still alive?
He should be able to call that he hears at least 2, right? So
Yeah. He's probably heard the scoping as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did he not see the arm? He
Ooh.
did.
Oh, Team Liquid knocking on the door of map point here. Trying to get over the finish line. Aerial, they're picking up a serious fight. All of a sudden, the round falls apart, and it's ENCE getting one step closer after the 11-4 deficit. Now 14-13, and I feel like
this
that
buy
money...
is...
It's enough there again.
You're not going to have an up this time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You have 3 people and...
This time you do
3
a half
clear
high.
Yeah.
The finish line. I see what you did there, Henry. Not bad. Took me a few minutes, but
Few minutes.
we got there eventually, right?
No,
I don't think you did it on purpose, but I'll
Hey,
give it to
man, you keep your opinion to yourself. I did that on purpose.
I guess, man.
Anything that's clever, I did on purpose.
you. There you go. And anything you did wrong, didn't do it.
Yep, that was
Somebody else.
just a glitch
It's Jason.
on the broadcast.
Yep, a glitch in the system. Might give a chance here to Team Liquid in this round. But as it stands, they are outgunned.
They can find this, though. This is a retreating fight. He's not comfortable. Oh, the reinforcements have arrived in such a time. Oh, God.
Ruh-roh. That's a good kill from Twist, taking down X7 with the Deagle. That's a 3v3.
Oh.
Peeking that back hall.
That dink.
1 HP?
Oh,
Alexi saves it.
1 HP. That's so gutting for him. It's a
an odd
99
for you.
damage dink.
Yeah.
Oof.
Big
Oof.
is right. Oof is exactly right.
Do you hate to see that?
At least it's a secure bomb plant, so solid by going to...
Overtime?
It's looking likely, isn't it?
We've had a lot of them so far.
All right, down to the wire. 30 rounds.
At the very least.
Oh, that's got to be so frustrating.
That's like the difference maker as
it
well,
even
right?
tilts me a little bit.
But how isn't that close enough though? Like, because
You have to like they all can do 100 in one. It just has to be super
yeah,
close,
it's really
right?
really close.
That was obviously.
I feel like that's like
close.
on the very
Yeah.
edge of it just being a one-shot kill.
All the utility coming out now. No stops. 14-14. We've gotten down to the wire. Leash has secured a path to the vents, but he is by himself. I'm sure that information was transferred.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just the potential of it.
There it is.
Would have been nice to have that win.
That would have been a big one for Liquid to take early on.
Yeah, well now ENCE want to get in a more defensive stance at this stage. They've got that nice advantage now. Applying the pressure to Liquid, looking to post map point first here. Remember, it's Dust 2 coming out next as well. It's going to be an exciting affair. But for now, Aleski defeating Stu as he makes his way out to Squeaky Door. It's a 4 versus 2. I don't think they can get back into this one. It's going to take something absolutely phenomenal as the bomb is down towards that vent. Sergey just watching the bomb site here for anyone sneaking through.
Does he have a gap in the bottom part of the smoke there? So you
Yeah,
can see spot
small
feet?
one. This round's over. I don't know how they get back into this.
Need a bomb plant at least.
That's a Molotov and a half.
Ooh, this is one way.
Interesting.
My goodness.
I'll lose him. Yeah.
Well,
Madman.
That's going to be so frustrating.
That's how it goes down. He does him dirty. Pushes the smoke, shuts down the play. Nafly will get one, but it's map point for ENCE after the 11-4 first half. Can you believe it?
Oof. It's a very Liquid thing.
yep, Liquid living up to the memes and names and all the other things that you could say. Unfortunately, it's looking like...
Look like overtime, Trace.
I do smell a bit of bonus rounds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But also, I could see a world where Liquid just lose right here. So,
All right. Well,
Thanks. Those are the two options.
yeah, they really are. So,
Painted the picture.
here we are.
everyone's on the edge of their seat now. And we're off. Oh, there was a timeout. Bear with us.
Bit of technical difficulties
Yeah,
on
hold
the
on.
caster side of things.
Yep. Any brain functionality.
Brain cells, no.
At
Gave
an
us up a
all-time
few
low.
Years ago.
What are you calling right now, Henry? Your Team Liquid.
Oh, I don't know. Like, nothing's really worked out for them this half, has it?
Hasn't looked great, yeah.
Maybe an upper execution. Like, they haven't really done anything like super set piece like. This looks like a faster play. He's going to have to just
Oh, boy.
grin and bear the upper push. They've taken a lot of damage upon entry, and even more so now. But still
Oh
a
my
chance there.
God.
Maybe not so much anymore,
It's
Trace.
all gone.
5
It's all
versus 0. It's a quick 16-14 finish there, and it's ENCE really back on their feet. Impressive mental fortitude to come back from the initial scoreline, and Team
Yeah.
Liquid goes 0-3 for the day.
That's not gone well.
It was, what, 12 to... It's obviously
It was
11 to 4.
11-4 half.
11-4
11-4
half.
half.
And then Liquid won... Oh, Jesus, what am I saying? No, ENCE won pistol.
Yeah.
Did they lose first by round?
That was like a bonus round when that was the round when Liquid had the 3 creeds against the SMGs.
Yeah,
Creeks,
yeah.
that was it, yeah. Well then.
What
yeah.
can you say?
Rough day for Liquid.
It's not started off well. It's not how they like. Now remember, these aren't for elimination or anything. So they're
Exactly.
not going to be knocked out in the group stage. We'll still see them at least in the
So
quarterfinals.
you could
but-
come dead last, like the way Ghosts have approached. I feel like on 0-4, but like they're still going to make it to the next stage of the tournament. It's all about seedings.
Yep.
So a lot of games, but the top 2 will go straight to the semi-finals. So it's obviously beneficial to win out as much as you can. That's a big victory for ENCE after dropping them out to Renegades yesterday. They really needed some wins here, and against one of the big names like Liquid, that's really valuable for
Yeah,
them.
Liquid can't be feeling good after that. After the way Nuke went last time, and then after you drop the ball so hard right there, there has to be some sort of reckoning for them. They have to kind of wake up and
Dust 2.
figure it out, right?
Dust 2's the line in the
that's
sense. Definitely, surely,
their sort of
surely they can win.
Well, you say that, right? But Astral's are... No, what am I saying? Astral's ENCE are madmen on Dust 2 as well.
Yeah,
like,
they
they're
really
really, really good on it.
I don't know. ENCE. My memory of ENCE on Dust 2 is still from the major, and they're like playing Hellraisers, and it looked nasty. I haven't really overcome that one quite yet.
They've
They had like a
couple
really
shows, like-
sketchy Dust 2, and they kept saying, no, our Dust 2's way better than what we just showed, or our Dust 2's way better than they showed. And then they did show it, but
Yeah.
I still have the ugly dust 2 in my head.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I haven't replaced it yet.
Because time is a flat circle, so it's kind of like I can see where you're kind of stuck in that whole thing.
This flatness.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Did you enjoy yourself that game?
Oh, yeah. You know, it was a pretty good experience. I'm glad I paid for the VIP experience.
Well, yeah, Trace is our first competition winner, so his prize was to join his favorite casters on the sofa.
Yeah, you know, I kind of got to put my top 5 choices for casters and talent I'd like to work with.
None of them were available.
This is what he ended up with. They brought you guys in here, and next thing I know, I'm sitting on the couch with you. It's all kind of players walking around.
Sandwiches?
That guy's Apex. He's eating a sandwich. So.
Speaking of sandwiches, maybe we should go get a feed in before the next map.
I'm ready for a sandwich. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gents, we'll take a quick break. We'll get some sandwiches in us, and we'll be back with Dust 2, which is going to be a banger. So make sure you come back.
Post sandwich.